floating. You ain't talking about much if you ain't talking about paper. OG status, favorite team, the Lakers. I need a house, about 50 acres. Driving off clean, look like I'm ballin' like a Laker.
You want to even fucking, you feel what I'm saying, start making music anyways, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, my brother for real. Shout out to Vino Bucks. Cause he was rapping since I was young, middle school, you feel me? He always been rapping, so that was his dream. That was something that he liked to do. So I realized like I really can, you know, everybody want to be like their big brother for real. So that was one real reason why I really like started to look into doing music.
Right.
I wasn't writing nothing then. I was just more so just, just liking it for real.
I really wanted to dig into you feel what I'm saying, your background, like let people know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, where you from though, like.
I'm from Eastport. You know, Eastport, 1100 block. You already know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? We the home. We the home of Annapolis for real.
So coming up, was you in a single family home? Did you have your mother and father in your household?
No, it was single parent home.
Okay.
5 hours. You know, your mother had your little people they talk to. That's everybody. For
you got 5 siblings. So you
yeah.
got,
Four. It's 5 of us, so it's 4 siblings. So it's because it's 5.
Living in a household, coming up.
Thugging.
So how many brothers and sisters?
3 brothers, 1 sister.
3 brothers, 1 sister.
Yeah.
So sister the oldest.
No, she the youngest. Well, no, she the second to the youngest. Okay. Yeah, she the only girl. My youngest brother, just his birthday today. He just turned 22. So yeah, it's my oldest brother. Yeah, my oldest brother 34.
No, what's up, big boy?
Yeah, so I'm the second to the oldest child.
Okay. So coming up, what was in the household? You said your pops wasn't around. So
No.
So you was living with Mom Dukes?
Yeah, it was my mother the whole time, to probably like teenage years. But yeah, my mother she held us down the whole time, all 5
the whole
of us.
time. Okay. So what was Mom Dukes? How was she able to provide for 5 kids in the household by herself?
Hustle, any means necessary. You know, work.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? She did her little shit. Mom Dukes did her little shit. But
yeah.
When you was single mother household back in the 80s and 90s, shit, you gotta get how you live.
That's a crazy era right there. The 80s, you feel what I'm saying? That's when crack really, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Really hit, you feel what I mean?
So you gotta get how you live then. So you know, she held us down though, for real.
Okay, so at the age of, what age did you start making music?
I started what? I was 20.
You was 20.
Yeah, I was 21 when I first started messing around with music for real. I just started. I started right before I went to jail. I had just started. I always liked music. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never really mess around with it. But for real, all I did was really just listen to it. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't really start making music until 20.
So being that Pops wasn't around and Moms had 5 kids in the household, how did that make you feel? Like, what was some of the things that you had to go through? You feel what I'm saying? Being that Pops wasn't there, was
hard.
So was your dad, all of the kids' dads in your household?
No, he was only my father.
Okay.
My mother, she got 4 different baby fathers.
Okay.
The youngest 2 got the same father. The youngest 2 kids got the same father.
So their fathers was in and out the household?
Yeah, everybody father. That's why I say she was a single parent. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was there the longest because
Okay.
he had 2 kids. He was there. He was more so like a father figure, but he wasn't really somebody that, you know, show somebody the ropes for real.
So it wasn't nobody really in the household to push you or guide you in the right way that you know now. You feel what I'm saying? The things you gotta. Okay.
And uncles, but shit, they wasn't really there for real.
Right.
But as far as like a father figure, dog, he was just there. You know what I mean? He was just living rent free for real. You come to think about it now as we older.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Then you ain't said, but now that you're older, you see he was just living rent free.
Yeah.
That's it.
So do you think your early childhood had a part to play in on you eventually being incarcerated?
Of course. Hell yeah. I have no father figure. That played a big role. That played a big role because I think without a father figure, you realize that you not gonna get as trouble as deeply as you would with a father, you know, with your father.
Right.
You know, with a female, you like shit. You realize her hits don't hurt no more.
Yeah.
You know, she tell you punish, you leave the crib, don't nothing happen no more. But your father, everybody is scared of that father figure. Everybody's scared of that male, you know, that male person in their life. So I think if I had a father figure, somebody I could, you know, look up to on that level, I wouldn't be, you know,
so
where I was at today.
At what point in age did you feel as though that you had to provide for yourself? Like it came to a point where you wasn't getting the things that you feel what I'm saying, that you wanted and needed at that moment and point at that time. Like what age was you?
I'm gonna say probably like around like age like 14, 15. My grandmother died when I was I was turning 15. She died in OC, and she used to spoil me. So I realized like shit, I ain't really had to do what other kids was doing because I had my grandmother. You feel what I'm saying? So when she died, I'm like, damn, all that stopped. Mom Deuce got 5 kids. I was kind of like the favorite grandson, the favorite nephew, niece.
Yeah, you know, grandma.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So I always was able to keep up. So once she died, for real, I knew I was off of myself. So I had to make something shake. So that's when I said I really was like, you know what? I gotta make something happen.
So at that age, you said 14.
Right, 14.
You feel as though you had to
14.
make something happen. What did you do when you say make something happen? What did you do?
Yeah, you know, shit, you got hustle shit. I already had a couple friends that was already, you know, out there hustling.
Yeah.
You know, it was out there. And then you had to run a car, so I already knew the hustle game. You just got to be, you know, fast on your feet.
Right.
You might give them too much, but you don't care as long as you got the sale.
Right.
Yeah, real shit. So, yeah, that's what it was. I just saw a couple of my, you know, homeboys. They was already in that life. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, with that come, you just, you know, gotta do what they doing, see what they had to do for you to live that life. Shit, it wasn't hard at all. It was already around me.
So what was the age where you caught your first charge?
Shit, when I first started, 14. Real shit. Real shit.
So you jump out there, so you said you start hustling. Now, give them a break. Like, how did that process happen, though? You feel what I'm saying? Because the nigga just don't wake up and say, I'm going to start fucking hustling. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you had to be around a motherfucker. Or,
my experience was a little different because the homeboys that I had hustling, for me to make like I was serious, I had to be a lookout for them.
Yeah.
So you feel what I'm saying? So
but at this point, you don't even know you being a lookout for niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right. You just think you looking like regular shit. That's something you had. You think you was looking up for your homeboys. I'm being a lookout the whole time while they doing what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I really started, for real. For they didn't see that I was serious. I had to be a lookout without me knowing I'm a lookout.
Right.
So yeah, that's how I started off. Where I kept telling them, man, I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to do what y'all doing.
Mm-hmm. You
know, so they're like, all right, you want to do what we doing, you got to do this.
Right. So
you think that's what you really got to do. You're 14. Who really at the age of 14 around this area is, you know, making money, street money? It's not that, it wasn't that many people at this time. You know, so you like, shit, to be cool or to have money in your pocket, that's what you got to do. So now, that's what they did.
So now, when you say, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what were they doing at this point? Do you want to say what was they? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what was y'all? Turned up. Okay.
Yeah, at this time, you know, running the cars, you know, everybody going to school, everybody dropped out. Yeah, it's turned up.
So what's the drug of choice for everybody running around in the city at this point? Like, what's the popular drug that's making the most money?
At this time, it's all hard right now. It's all.
When you say hard,
that white girl, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay,
you already know. Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah, it's all white girl. You feel what I'm saying? So at this time, we 13, 14, 15 years old.
Right, you 13, 14.
Nobody doing right now what we doing at that age.
Did you even know what you was doing? You feel me? Like,
I had a clue. I had a clue.
Okay.
I had a clue because of, you know, what you saw around you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was already, you know, I was born in the mix. You feel what I'm saying? So it was always around me. Did I know what I was doing? No. You feel what I'm saying? Did I think I knew what I was doing? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
So at what point now, so you started, you stepped out, you feel what I'm saying? You dibbling, dabbling, you in the mix. So at what point did you get serious? You feel what I'm saying? That you know what you're doing, you feel what I'm saying?
I would say by like 2 years later, it took me like 2 years to really catch on. I would say it was like 14, 15 is when I first started. When I first started to realize what I was doing. But like 2 years later, it took me like 2 years to really learn how to do it, you know, a certain way.
Now, were you providing in your household at this point?
Yeah, at this point, hell yeah, that's what I got to do because that's what I started it for.
Right.
You know, I started to look out for the household. That's why I did what I did originally because I knew how it was gonna be. So I realized like shit, I might as well be the one to do it.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? If anybody else gonna do it, it gotta be me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So hell yeah, that was the reason why I wanted to do it. To provide for the household.
Can you give us an ill story though, like a ill story that happened out Eastport though? You feel what I'm saying? Without saying names or you feel what I'm saying?
As far as like at a household or just around.
Or just around like an ill story that you done came across or just being out in the mix. You feel
just
me?
walking through. I remember just walking through one day.
Cause niggas be thinking it's sweet and that was sometimes they don't be really knowing until they actually come down here and see what's going on.
You could be walking through one day in this neighborhood, you will see a crackhead out back somebody's house having sex.
Yeah, shit like that, dude.
Yeah, that's just random. Real shit. We walking through one day, shit, you see a crackhead out back somebody's crib getting it. Free Shorty Rob.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, free Shorty Rob.
Big B. You ugly motherfucker. Yeah, shit like
free
that.
Shorty Rob, man. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, shit enough though. Man. Now what's some of the rappers though that you came up with around here that you linked up with and made music with?
Oh, I did music with Big Freeze, Billy Bad, Kojo, Sonogram, C Flames, True Bills, Free True Bills. He on his way out.
Yeah.
Vino Bucks. That's it. That's all. But right now, I'm trying to work on something with a few artists. You know, that's gonna come. But yeah, I got a few artists around I want to work with that I never worked with before.
No, I really want to ask you because I think Trey the Kid is a legend. You feel what I'm saying?
Being
from like the Netless.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like I think he's shorty a legend for real. Like now you said you was around to see like some of the things he was doing.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you think he would have made it anywhere? If
he had the drive. He had the drive. That's one thing you gotta have. You gotta have the drive. You gotta have the energy to say, you know what?
Because I think he laid the blueprint. I ain't even lie to you. I think he laid the blueprint on like certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm saying, that you gotta do.
He showed that you never got stopped. No matter the haters. You know, man, if you got the support.
He had a lot of haters, man. Niggas was hating, man.
He showed that no matter if you got haters, no matter if you got the support, no matter if you got money, no matter if you a street nigga or whatever, you know, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? Because he made the TV. We ain't never made no TV.
Right. 106 and Park.
Yeah, he made the TV. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
He made the TV. He on Fox 5 Morning.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say he like a legend from this earth.
You are now in the code mode. Code TV. You never know what you might see.